Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another Minecraft Custom NPCs tutorial video. Alright, and today we're going to be talking about the roles system, which is separate from jobs. We'll do jobs next week, but we're going to talk about roles and specifically how to create a shopkeeper and a follower. Alright, let's get right into it. So I'm going to first show you what I mean. But we'll come into here. This is a little shop that I've constructed. And there's this little shopkeeper back here. We can talk to him. He says, well met, Bryce Gaming, what can I do for you? And you can say, show me your wares. And he pulls up a little shop, which I could then, I need some chainmail. And he takes your gold. And that is that. The game sound looks to be a little bit loud, so let me pull that down just a little bit. Sorry about that. Alright. So let's start it off. I'm just going to create a random NPC right here and show you guys how to do it. So you can set the name to whatever you want, set texture to whatever you want. If you... Oh, this doesn't have the... This older version doesn't have the URL setting. Okay, well on newer versions of custom NPCs, you can use a URL, a link to display skins. I've got a link to a database that I've been putting together on it as an Imgur, however you pronounce it, folder down below. But we could set it to player name. Which I don't know why I was about to do that. I don't think that actually works in 1.7 anymore. I guess we'll find out. Oh, it does. Look at that. It's me. Okay. So you can set the name and the thing and the size and all of that, the stats however you want. AI, I recommend, especially for like shopkeepers, unless there's a very specific reason why you're making them not do this, I would recommend leaving them at standing. Inventory doesn't matter. We're going to come over to advanced. So we're going to be worrying about this tab right here. All right, so we're going to worry about the role tab right here. We're going to come back to trader last, because I think that'll be the most useful for most people. I think we'll start with bank because it's the easiest. So when you click edit, the only option you have is default bank. That's because you can come in here and create different banks, which you can even allow people to pay money to upgrade and that sort of thing. Tab costs. I don't have gold in my thing, so I can't. Like set that right now. But we'll just leave it at that. Because what banks do are they store your items. Who would have guessed? All right, let's put some gold, say 3 gold. And let's default bank, can upgrade. Tab cost is 1, upgrade cost is 2. And then when we click on him, oh, you want me to upgrade? Okay. Well, let's put in 2 and upgrade. Now I've got more bank space. Pretty simple. And you can do that for all of them. So if you want your players to be doing that. I'm using the gold coins that come with custom NPCs, but you don't have to use this. If you want a more traditional Minecraft, you could use emerald, you could use anything you want. You could use gold or a coin from a different mod. I just like using the custom NPCs ones because it comes in with custom NPCs, so if you're following along with my tutorials, then you for sure have those. Unless they remove them, which I've heard some rumors that they're removing items, maybe putting them in a separate mod. Alright, look at the transporter, which I've talked about in a video up there in the little eye. You can click that. But basically right now he won't do anything because I don't have any transport slots set up. So we won't worry about that. I've got, like I said, I have that other video. You can worry about that. And a mailman. So this one will let me send letters to other players. Hello to, they do need to be on the server, obviously. Or world if you're not playing on a server. Subject, hello. All right, and now I think the way that works, that's one little feature that I don't usually play around with a lot, but I think now if I have a mailbox, I open it up. Oh, look at that. Read. I got mail. So that's how mailboxes work. So you set up a mail sender. I will send another one. This is a mailbox. You type in your stuff. You pick the username of the player. This is mostly for server stuff. So if you're running a server with custom NPCs, this is how you do it. Restless Gaming, and subject is server. Send away. And you can send items too through the mail. I don't know why it's sent twice, but read. This is the mailbox. This is the mailbox. Okay. So that's how mail works. Now we'll get on to the follower, because I think you'll all like this one a lot too. By the way, you can have a role and a job at the same time. Like I said, we'll talk about a follower probably would not work. We'll talk about jobs next week. The follower. So this is an easy way to allow you to basically create companions. So for 1 day, it's 1 gold. For 2 days, it's 2 gold. And for 3 days, it's 3 gold. All right, so now if we talk to him, gives me the options. Let's hire him for 2 days. Hire. And he says, that's because of my, glitching up there is because of my shaders. If you aren't using shaders, it won't glitch out. Thanks for hiring me for 4 days. And he follows you like a companion. You can give him, if you set him up to attack mobs, you can give him like in my guard tutorial up there. If you give him weapons, he'll fight for you and defend you. And let's just reset him back to nothing. All right, now for a shopkeeper. So I'm gonna grab myself some stuff that he can sell. I'll use the example of like, get some bread, a cake, some watermelon, and some steak. And I'll just make sure that I still have gold in my inventory. All right, I will time set day. We'll go all the way day and not morning. Okay. So traders. This is the one that I've been asked for a couple of times by people. So you want to set his role to trader. Go into edit, and you can set up your items and say 1 gold is, that seems a little excessive. The 1 gold is 2 steaks. So there, I just bought steaks for 2 gold. All right, so that's the basics of it. So we can set that up. We could say a stack of watermelon is 5 gold. That's a terrible exchange rate. One cake is, I don't know, 12, and a stack of bread is 6. So now we have a basic trader, and you can also make it so that it costs multiple currencies. We'll get some, it says iron, but we're gonna pretend it's silver. We'll get some silver as well. And let's say it's 1 gold and 3 silver, 5 gold and 7 silver. Let's put in some amounts. And now, whoops, when you talk to him, that's how much he's gonna charge. So I'm gonna buy a stack of bread for 6 gold and 3 silver. There you go. All right, but like this is like a super basic trader, right? Let's make it more advanced. Let's make it more like the example where you have to talk to them and they open up dialogue and you have to say, I want to see what you have. So I already have a lot of this set up, but I'll show you guys how to do it. So you're going to come onto him. You're going to go over to global. You're going to come down to dialogues. And you're going to pick, I like to set up a I would go add tab. Sorry for stuttering there. And I would create one that's for shops specifically, like I have done. We're going to click on that, and then you're going to click dialogues right there. And I already have this dialogue one set up, but we'll add a new one just so I can show you. So we'll make this one shops instead of shop. So dialogue text, you can put whatever you want. Would you like to buy something? And actually, I'll show you one more tip because I don't know if I've mentioned this in a previous video or not. But if you do hello at P, it will say the player name. Would you like to buy something? And then in dialogue options, option number 1, we'll go, yes, I would. And then option type will link to their role. And then we'll do one for close. That's no thank you. Okay, and now go to the advanced tab of the trader NPC you want. Go to dialogues, select option, shops, and then your shop. Now when I talk to him, it'll open up a dialogue. Hello, Bryce Loves Gaming. Would you like to buy something? Yes, I would. And then it opens up his window. Or, no thank you. It will just close out. And my other thing that I would recommend doing is on NPCs that you know you're going to have dialogue with, like this. I would come over to their lines, their interact lines, and I would clear that out. So interact lines are what you do when you want to click on an NPC and have them say something in a chat bubble. So someone you don't want to talk to, you just want to say something. Like these two dwarves who are trying to enjoy their card game and I keep bothering them. With everything, like I just taught you for traders, you could do that for anything. For followers, now if I talk to him, it says the wrong text, but you can change that. And if I say yes, I would, it'll open up his follower menu. All right, so that was, let's take that out of my inventory. That was our tutorial on the roles and specifically how to make traders and followers. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and leave a like. If you have any suggestions on tutorials you want to see in the future, you can leave a comment down below. I also am live on Twitch every single night starting at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. So if you ever want to come over onto Twitch, that's twitch.tv/Bryce Loves Gaming. You can come and ask me questions about custom NPCs anytime, and I'll do my best to answer them. Whoa, camera's getting a little close there. All right, I'll see you guys next week when I teach you about jobs. Good night.